welcome back to my channel. Good morning, vlogsters. It's time to wake up. Oh, it feels so warm. It is actually quite nice out today right now. I have to add all that. It's about 72 degrees this morning, and it's already almost 11. Yeah, it's almost 11. And I've been up for quite a while, but I'm just having my coffee now. You know, the intermittent fasting. But Lisa's here. I'm so excited. Take it for a sip with me, would you? So we can talk about. Jim picked me up some French vanilla, sugar-free French vanilla. Just a quick review. We tried the Splenda creamer from the sugar-free, well, obviously it's Splenda. The Splenda creamer. We'd gotten the sweet cream one from Sam's Club. We got like a case, and it wasn't cheap. The only benefit to it, well, there's three actually. One benefit is it's shelf stable until you open it, so you can buy them in bulk. When you buy cold creamer, unless you empty out your refrigerator, you can't really buy it in bulk. Two is you use less of it because it's too sweet for me, in my opinion, compared to refrigerated creamers. And the other benefit is the convenience of it coming. Like, you can get it shipped. If you're the Sam's Club preferred card member holder, you get free shipping or whatever. But anyway, no, it's not preferred card. It's not about the credit card. It's about the club membership. But anyhow, it's okay. Like, it's not terrible, but I prefer, obviously, my sugar-free Italian sweet cream, which is always out of stock, it seems like. And Jimmy's like, why are you buying 3 of them? I'm like, because if they have them, I'm getting 3 of them. He's like, one in the refrigerator. I'm like, I throw out all the other food. Have to get my coffee cream. I just realized now I forgot to buy coffee. Crazy. So Lisa's here. She got here yesterday. She decided to come a couple of days early, or actually just a day earlier. I had it written down as the 6th, but she was always planning on coming the 5th. So when she came on the 4th, it was just extra special. Jim's so sweet though, because he was like, we're not gonna have everything done, but I said, it's Lisa. Like, she's like a family member. She just show up. Don't worry about it. She don't care that there's dishes in the sink. She don't care that you didn't wipe your toilet today. She don't care. Like, she's family. Just take care of it, whatever. So it's okay. And he was like kind of having like a little bit of a panicky moment. And I was like, whatever happens will happen. Like, it's not going to make a difference to her. So don't let it make a difference to you. But I think it's sweet of him to be so concerned about her comfort, you know, too. So I like that. And he's really looking forward to getting away and seeing everybody, seeing the kids. Because let's see, Maverick was here in January, so he got to see Maverick, but he hasn't seen Bentley since. So the last 2 times Jim came to drive home with me, I got him in Dallas. So he actually hasn't seen anybody in like the Houston area. I think the last 2 times. One time he flew in. One time he flew, and he flew into, the last time he flew, and he flew into the airport in Dallas. Or Hobby. He might have flew into Bush. I don't remember. I'm sorry, I just don't remember. But he flew in last time because it was cheaper than the bus, believe it or not. And time-wise, we really didn't have like that kind of time. And time before that, he took the bus to Dallas. Because what we found out was those times he has to drive with me home, and I feel like it's too long of a trip, or he just needs to get away for a night. We spend a night in a hotel in Dallas or whatever. If you've never road tripped with your husband, I love it. I mean, I think he loves it too. I know he does tend to sleep a bit, but we do quite a bit of intimate conversations that we have, these like soul joining sort of moments and stuff. But when you leave Rolla, you take the bus, you get to Dallas, and then it's like a 4-hour drive from Dallas to Houston. Well, it takes about another 7 or 8 hours for the bus to get from Dallas to Houston, because it has to do all these stops, and it's a big layover in Dallas. So I said to him, I'm like, you're not really gonna get a chance to, like, if it's the time, like the time of the week, I was like, you're really not gonna get a chance to see anybody, and if you do, it's gonna be for like 15 minutes or something. So I was like, if you just get off at Dallas, I'll just get you a bus ticket to Dallas, and then I'll just come and get you there at that bus station. And the trip from Houston to Dallas, like I said, it's all on one road. It's on the I-45. It is a well-populated road, not like super busy, but there's plenty of rest stops. There's plenty of people if you ever break down, that kind of thing. So, like, God forbid, obviously, but it's got good cell service because it's not really going through tons of rural areas, because it's an interstate. I think they like to do that, like put cell towers along the interstate so that you're not in a total dead zone for a very long period of time. So anyway, so I'm confident about that, driving that 4 hours. So yeah, the last couple of times he hasn't really seen the baby. I mean, he saw Jackson. Jackson was here in October of 2019 with Emily, but he hasn't seen Bentley. Jeez. Since then. Actually hasn't seen Bentley since then, because that was the trip that I actually took with Jim down there and with Emily back, and then with Emily back. Did Jim come back with me the second? I don't even remember. There's so much. There's so much that happens. It's so much that happens. I do kind of like feel bad in a way for my family. Not that they are like dying to see me, and not that they're not dying to see me, but it is so much extra just to visit them. Like, my sister is really 24 to 25 hours driving in Las Vegas, and I haven't been there since 2012. We're going on 10 years now, and I've seen my niece Katie, and I've seen my niece Abigail, but I haven't seen my niece Faith. I haven't seen Faith since 2012. And she has gone through a lot in her life in the last 9 years. So I kind of feel like I just really want to catch up with her. Like, you know, she's never been a big phone talker. She's a lot like Emily that way. Like, you know, she will talk, but she really just would rather, like, not. Maybe just to me. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, to me. So I miss her a lot, and I haven't been there, so I was like, I really want to go there. I used to go to Vegas quite often, like once a year, once every other year minimum, for a long time. And then my dad passed away, and I wasn't ever really able to go, or like afford to go, because of the situations and everything. But my brother, who just recently passed away, bought my ticket to go in 2012 because my niece was graduating from high school. And he bought a ticket for me to go to see the graduation. And because he lived out there for a while, so he was like, I'll go visit my friends. I'll come to the graduation party. It was really sweet. But that's why I was able to be there. Otherwise, it would have been over 10 years. It would have been 11 years this year or whatever. Because my niece, Faith, came to my father's funeral. All my nieces and nephews were at my father's funeral. all my brothers and sisters were at my father's funeral. It was the last time we were together. All of us alive. The last time we were together was my brother's funeral. It's hard to think. Sometimes I don't want to break down. I have no intentions of doing that right now. But it's so surreal. If you've gone through something like this, it's so surreal. Anyhow, but I do feel bad because it's much easier. It's much shorter. It's much closer. Even for Sharon. Driving to Texas has always been like the shortest trip. You know, you only go through Arkansas, like Missouri to Arkansas to Texas, or Missouri to Oklahoma to Texas. Like, that's literally it. You don't have like 17 states to go through. And I mean, there's more states going to Ohio, and Ohio is a shorter trip. Right? No, it's Missouri, Illinois, Ohio. Do we go to Iowa for a little bit? No, I think it's just the way we go, I think, is Missouri. Oh, no, Indiana. That's right. It's Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. But that trip is actually even shorter in time, like, and distance. But this trip just seems like, I don't know, maybe because I've done it so many times. That can't be true either, because I've done the Ohio trip so many times, too. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Also, I have a gas app that gives me a discounted gas, and the gas stations, the Phillips 66 gas stations, are routinely between here and Texas. So it makes it a little bit cheaper when you can save like the discount, 25 cents per gallon, as opposed to when we went to New York, we found there's actually one, because the Phillips 66 is also the Conoco, I think I'm saying right, and the 76, and they just opened a 76 in Island Park, which was so weird, right by my sister's house. When I was there for the funeral, I was like, we're filling up for 25 cents less. Sorry, my nose. We've been in the guest room without the water purifier for like a week now, and I cannot breathe. It's like, it's just getting crustier and crustier. I tried putting in like a bowl, not a bowl, but a pitcher of water, like an open pitcher of water, like sometimes just putting moisture in the air, and it did not evaporate at all. It's kind of weird, but it's just like, oh, I feel a little sinus pressure. And it's giving me a really dry cough too, the postnasal drip. It's like, I know that sounds dumb, right? Because postnasal drip is giving me a dry cough. But for me, a dry cough means it's not mucousy coming up from my chest. It's just tickling the back of my throat with the postnasal drip. That's it. So even with all the allergy meds, still I'm like, oh, it's just dry. And I'm like, pressure, and I can't take it. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys have the same thing? I hope you do. I hope you don't, actually. But if you do, you know what I'm saying. So we have some tentative plans, not really like plans. We don't have a schedule of dates. There's some things Jim wants to finish around the house today, possibly today, maybe tomorrow. We wanted to go into Springfield because there is a new store that just opened. They sell like Amazon finds, like overstocks and stuff. I don't know if I have to check their hours, and you know, when I first heard about them, they were closed on Mondays, which is good because we weren't going to go today anyway. And then the prices get lower during the week, like Tuesday, like everything's $5, Wednesday, everything's $3, like that kind of thing. I'm not really sure of the schedule, but I'm just saying that sort of thing. So we definitely want to go check that out. And I think it's right by my favorite Dollar Tree in Springfield, which is across from Bass Pro Shops. Pretty excited about that. Which is across from Chick-fil-A. All the things are happening right there. But we'll see. Lisa said she would help me out with a few things, and then I don't know if I'm going to try to get to a doctor's appointment. I'll have to call. I don't know what all they can do for me right now. like I know we talked about before, like what doctors would normally do for this type of injury until I can get a knee replacement or to get the surgery or whatever it is. It's like steroid shots, which are anti-inflammatories. But when you're diabetic, it's really dangerous to have steroid shots because steroids in general, like even the nasal quart that I take, is a chance that it could elevate my blood sugar. But so would not breathing in my sleep. So I balance that out. So because I'm functioning with the walker, even though I'm not thriving, like, you know what I mean? I'm not, if I had both my knees, I'd be like thriving in life. Because I'm still living, like I'm kind of hesitant, like what do I do? Kind of thing. So this would be a good test because Lisa is going to come back with me after our visit. She's going to drive us back. And then if I feel like the road trip, like I'm going to, the time in the car, I've come up with a couple of contingencies, but if the time in the car is okay, without a break, I mean, we'll stop and go to the bathroom, but I mean like without an overnight stay, then maybe we'll try to schedule an appointment for the way back. Obviously not on the way back, but like when she comes back, maybe I can make a day. But I'll see. I want to see how sitting in the car for that long does affect it. Because honestly, all the work that we're doing around the house, I take these frequent breaks of putting my leg up and resting it. So it's kind of like when you're in the car for 12 hours, you can have a whole day of not resting your leg up, getting in and out of the van multiple times. So I'm grateful that she's going to be driving my van because she has a Prius and I have trouble getting out of the Prius. Not trouble, but it's not easy getting out of the Prius when I have two functioning knees. So we'll see. But she said we'll drive the van, which I'm very grateful for because again, I can get in and out easy. What else was I trying to say? Sorry, a woodpecker just landed on the bird feeder. You guys have ever seen this woodpecker? It's ginormous, and I bet he's gonna go away by the time I turn him around. But let's see. Yeah, he going. I can't do it. The way I have the tripod straddled on the arm of this couch. But the bird feeder that we have usually just accommodates the little birds. But that woodpecker, he hangs like underneath it. He's got his feet all the way up here. He's like, and his whole body is underneath the bird feeder. He's kind of cute. He's cute. Anyway, I digress. Ooh. Oh, no. Did he fly away? No, he didn't. Hold on. See him? Do you see all the little tiny birds? And then he's like, do you see? Ooh. Let me try to do this pointy thing. Let's see. You see all these like little tiny birds and there's this giant woodpecker. Oh, there he goes. I just thought that was funny. Yay! I was able to see it. He's just really funny. He'll come back. I say he, but I don't know. When I sit here, most of the birds' colors are in silhouette, so I can't tell if it's the male or the female. Of whatever. It's just like all the birds are in silhouette. Anyway, I just don't know. I just don't know. Yeah. I am extremely blessed to have such a good Such a fantastic best friend who, both of them really, who just can do whatever they can to be here for me when I need them. Whether it's just on the phone or in person, obviously. But I'm very grateful for my family and my friends of family, my family of friends. I have many family of friends. I have friends that are considered family, and I have family that's considered friends. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that is true, but we've been doing so much. Yesterday I was a big girl. Jim was having a lot of anxiety, which I'm usually very okay to deal with, but I was having a little bit of, I really wasn't feeling very well. I don't know if it was hormonal or physical. The weather wasn't contributing, but it was like, I don't know if it was like my gut health. Like, just, I didn't feel right. Like, it wasn't an extra type of pain. it wasn't extra, I didn't sleep well, like, again, but it wasn't nothing extra, like, no extra pain or whatever. It was just, I didn't feel well. But he was going and having a little bit of an anxiety attack, and I was trying to calm him down, talk, help him out through it. And, in the interim, I didn't eat breakfast. I had sometimes when I have to take my medicine, I take like a spoonful of peanut butter. And that's one of the reasons I keep the peanut butter here, is because I have to take some of my medicine with food. And I just sometimes don't feel like eating. And the peanut butter just goes down so smooth that it works like food. And I don't really feel like ick, So I had a spoonful of peanut butter with my medicine, and I told him I wasn't really hungry. I started to drink my coffee and had my Metamucil. And then we went into work. And we worked for a couple of hours, like a few hours. And it was like 4:30. And he really was trying to get it done, so I was trying to be supportive and just do it and do whatever he needed. And we had to talk a lot about how he was feeling. It was just okay. I don't mean it like that. We did talk a lot about how he was feeling, so that took time. And we did things, and that took time. And I'm sure you guys will see videos because we shot lots of videos. We organized different parts of the room. We organized some things for storage, and then I was working on my stuff. And I got this overwhelming, horrible feeling. I was like a little bit shaky, and I was a little bit of like, little dizzy. And I just said to him, I'm like, I think I have to eat something now. And I made it out here. I got out here. He just made me breakfast. Just put some pancakes in the microwave, some gluten-free, some keto pancakes in the microwave, and some sausage, and just fed me. And I ate so quickly. I knew that was the reason. And I don't normally eat that quickly because I like my food to last, especially since doing intermittent fasting. I usually like my food to last. So I ate so quickly. And then I drank my electrolytes because I thought that might be it. And I had a second cup of coffee because that helped. And all of these things helped. I felt better. I really felt better almost instantly. I felt completely better by the time I was finished with the electrolytes and the breakfast. And I was able to, like, let's go make dinner. What are we going to do? Lisa's coming. And then I was working here, and she came, and it was just, I had just finished eating when she got here because I was all of this eating and breakfast and electrolytes and stuff. And I'm glad I did it just in time, because if I would have tried to go help her and be shaky, it wouldn't have been good. So I got up to give her a hug, and she's like, don't squeeze me too hard, I gotta pee. I'm like, go pee. I know what that's like. If you guys ever watched the video where I surprised her and I was like, oh, hi, I'm here, I miss you, but I gotta pee so bad. It would have been such a better video if I could have stayed there and not had to pee so bad. Anyhow, I'm looking forward to the next couple of days. I'm looking forward to visiting, and just chilling. Just watching TV with Lisa is fun. So going out, taking a ride, going to Starbucks, whatever we're going to do. It's all good. Looking forward to it. We're going to be gone for, I think, a week. Maybe 8 or 9 days. Not really sure when she wants to travel. But, so last night we prepped to set up Mom for food while we're gone. I mean, we're not leaving for a week, or till Saturday. Today's Monday, so. But, we, made sure we were putting in a grocery order for last night and made sure we had things that she could have and prep her food for her. Like, I bought a pork loin that I'm going to cut into chops, and I'll make her some chops, and she's going to have pork steak. So just I'm glad. I'm just glad we'll prep her. This is going to be the first time since her diagnosis together at the same time for more than 2 days. I have my friend, her friend, who's going to check up on her almost every day or every other day. So I'm glad. Okay. I'll probably subtitle this. I think we bought some, I don't know if we bought any road trip food yet. We bought cold cuts, but they won't be good till Saturday. They probably won't be here till Saturday. They might be good till Saturday. But Lisa started eating some keto foods too, so looking forward to making different recipes while she's here. She brought her own little dash, her waffle maker, her mini waffle maker, and we'll see how that goes. It should be fun. She has a bunch of different recipes she wants to try, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just really excited about the week. I so wish that we could redo my birthday party during the non-pandemic, but it is what it is, right? I mean, it was a beautiful time. I had such a good time. I had almost all the women that I love in one room. I missed my Julie. But I understand, yeah. Yep. So things are really coming together around here. I'm so happy with the way things are turning out. Though there's clutter, my kind of clutter, I foresee the finished product, which is amazing to me. I do have a bunch of stuff that I have to decide what I want to do with. This is decisions that I need to make about my stuff and my memories and my memorabilia. Is it worth the things? Is it worth the feelings that I have right now to keep them? How do I feel about each and every one of them? And I know that sounds crazy. Some people it's easier to purge with and just go, nope, don't need it, no, need it. For me, it's literally. So I think what I'm coming down to this time now is, will anybody want it after I go? And I'm sure the answer to some of the things is yes. I'm sure the answer to some of the things is no. So, I mean, in my family, obviously, if you sell it all, I'm sure somebody will buy it. But just like in my family, will somebody want it when I go? Yep. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I love you guys and I really do appreciate everything. Oh, you had it out? Oh, use pills. So if you haven't yet, you do the subscribe thing and the like thing and the bell thing and all the things and the sharing and all that. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. We'll see you next time.